Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Hold on a second. I just got to adjust some stuff. This was a pain in the ass. I was like, you know what? I don't want to use my phone tonight because it's like if somebody has to contact me, I'm not going to know. So I was like, you know what? I'll use the tablet. But it was a pain to make that fit on screen. I am not going to, I had to like move everything around. It was just too much. How's everybody tonight? Is everybody having a good night? What's going on? Holy shit, I look like Donald Trump. No, can't look like Donald Trump. No, that's a totally bad thing, but I'm orange as fuck. Oh well. Let's try to fix it a little bit. I don't know which button is it. This one? That might have adjusted a little bit of color. Probably not enough. That's a little bit better. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Okay. What's showing up for you? We're gonna go in reverse tonight. Please, on your way in, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Oh, if you don't know what the shirt says, I never have the fucking screen like in my lap, but it says Leo as fuck. Yeah. But I have to lean back for you to see that shit. But I'm not doing that. I gotta watch out with the cussing. Otherwise, they'll be like, we can't monetize this. You swear too much. I always forget and start with it. And end with it. And it's everywhere. Anyways, let's keep going. Welcome in. Hello, Rhonda. Hello, Roxanne, Tracy, Miss V. I think I saw Chatty Chicky at the top in the beginning. Yeah, hey, Chatty Chicky. What's up, Scorpio? Here we go. Scorpio kitten. Hello, green-eyed devil. Roxanne. If I didn't say hello, hello. All right. What is the message for the zodiac sign of, I almost said Aries because I'm so used to being programmed to going in order. We're not going to do that tonight. We're going to do water signs first. All right. What do we got for Pisces? What is showing up for Pisces? Oh, come on. That was reversed. I knew this was going to be tricky. I'm going to have to like be all up in the screen and shit. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. I like that kind of to start, but I'm not sure what the next tarot card's going to do or say. Let's find out. Okay. Give me some more. Zodiac sign of Pisces. What's showing up? Holy shit. Some of you guys may have, I'm just going to put it out there. It might have already happened for some of you. I get the energy just the minute it showed me these cards. Some of you probably already dealt with it. If you were dealing with a water sign, I'm not going to try to clarify for you if it was you or them. I'm just going to tell you somebody tried to come back. Either you went back towards them or they went back towards you. It does look like it's not something you're really focused on. There's a lot of water energy here. The first card out, though, is the Five of Wands in reverse. This card makes me feel like when it comes to being emotionally available or fighting for situations that didn't feel like they served you, you're like, fuck no, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't seem like it was going to make sense to move or work towards it. Then you have the Five of Cups to the Ten of Cups. That gave me like previous energy. That gave me like somebody wants to come back around that was dropped. You know, or the messaging stopped, some shit like that. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Show me something for Pisces. You got to jump. There you are. Ooh, you may be very psychic at this time. You may be I'm going to tell you, you could be very psychic at this time, Pisces. Look out. I'm going to say your dream state. Something about your dream state is going to be very vivid or open. You're going to have a very open, you're probably going to remember some dreams. I feel like you'll remember some dreams, or you'll be trying to figure out what the dreams meant a lot. Something like that could be showing up for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Here we go. Ooh, what's here for Pisces? I like when there's more than one on the table. You give me that. Oh wow, you may need to do like a spiritual retreat. You may need to spray some like spiritual liquid around the home. If you don't have any, maybe buy some, burn some sage, or just stay like focused on learning more things spiritually like internally. Because the message I'm seeing for you, the Death card, the Judgment, and the Hermit, it feels like that's the focus you're supposed to like the what you should be looking at is that how you can basically become more spiritual. I almost feel like there's not much I can tell you to do. I feel like it's just going to happen. This is definitely different than I was expecting, but here we go. Show me anything else for Pisces. What's the message? What do you got for Pisces? Zodiac sign of Pisces. They didn't jump, but when they don't want to go back in, I usually take them. Seven of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Why? Ten of Swords. Oh, shit. Some of you may feel like you need to be in. What is this? Some of you give me I'm going to tell you too, moving towards you. Some of you give me the energy. Whatever you're going to invest in or start a new beginning with, 10 of Swords energy, they've got to be kind of on your level spiritually. Otherwise, it's like it's a no-fly zone for you. Like you wouldn't have any. It's almost like you wouldn't be physically turned on or attracted to it. I just whatever. Here we go. King of Swords, Three of Cups, the Sun card reversed, Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles reversed, Two of Pentacles, Truth and Clarity, the World, and you moving on. So it's almost like if you were to tell them that you're very spiritual or into it, you would have to, if they were like, oh, that's all bullshit, you wouldn't even want to waste your time with them. Something like that is showing up for the zodiac sign of Pisces. I've never really done a reading like that for you, so I'm kind of like intrigued by that. And it's like, I give you props on that because I like that. You know what I mean? I don't like when people try to demean or diminish what I do because they're too, unaware of what can be done, whether it's with tarot, whether it's with, clairaudience, clear knowing, stuff like that. Here we go. I just feel like, clarify that before I say anything. Wow. You got some messages that want to show up because a lot just jumped out for you. I get an energy where you're not really interested with people, like relationship. I feel like this Ace of Cups is you knowing at some point you would like to have, love or go towards love. But all these other cards make me feel like that's not what your focus is right now. That's not the energy on the table that's being embodied. It's just no. Eight of Pentacles reversed with the Nine of Pentacles upright. That makes me feel like you're more like, nope, I'm not going to rush towards situations. I'm not going to let them upset me. Then you have Change and the Magician. Because if I can't trust a situation to be different, why would I chase it? Why would I go after it? Next card on the bottom of the deck is Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why would I do that? I wouldn't communicate with it. I wouldn't put effort in it. Here we go. Show me something else for Pisces. Your reading is all about being strong in your own energy, letting go and not fighting for things that you've already dealt with. Putting work and energy into other things. More spiritual. More of less. I love your reading, by the way, because it makes me feel like you're really learning to trust yourself. You have I trust myself. I trust my decisions. Some of you may have felt like it took me longer than I wanted to get there. Or if you haven't appreciated, give it time. Maybe you'll start seeing it and appreciating it more for yourselves. Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups. You're going to have options. It's just going to be a little while before they show up. Nine of Swords. You come off so unbothered by that. More about manifesting your reality or what you're attracted to at this time. That's the balance that's showing up for you. That's the work I feel like you're going to put in position. And you have so many fucking spiritual cards. Like every spiritual card in this deck, the high priestess now, the Eight of Swords. it's almost like I'm better off letting things go and learning within my side of myself. It's going to be something I think you focus on for a little while. I think it's smart. And a lot of it may have to do with relationships not showing up. I'm done. Not showing up for you. Look at the lovers in reverse, not showing up for you correctly. Lustful, wanting sex out of you, not wanting a real strong connection. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're like, no, I'm not going to stress about that or worry about that shit or even look at that right now. That's behind me at this time. You give me like I've learned my lessons energy. We're going to move to the other tarot for you. Here we go. And when I say you've learned your lessons, it just feels like you give me a strong energy on I trust myself or who I'll move towards, or if I would even give it the time of the day. The energy for the Pisces, I don't know how many are in this energy, but I can tell you that the energy I'm seeing with the tarot is that you're more or less, you almost give me like I'm better off on my own right now and learning as much as I can, like in my exterior world and internally inside of me spiritually. That's how I'm picking your energy up right now. All right, let's go. Wow. I like it so far. I don't know what the hell you're going to get next. Let's see what you get. Here we go. Okay. Way too fast. Definitely going to tell you that even though I feel like I'm supposed to pay attention to your shit real quick. And I just saw the King of Swords. Maybe you dealt with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I just saw the Sun card reverse. Could have dealt with a Leo. And I was seeing a lot of water. So it's like you dealt with an air, fire, or water side. And I don't feel like you're being restricted or held back by where you were or what you dealt with. It just feels like you're like, no, I'm not doing it kind of energy. Magician, maybe Gemini. I don't know. Could have been a Gemini for some of you. It's funny. It wants to stick with a certain signs. And I feel like I was supposed to see that and say something. Here we go. Show me something for Pisces, please. What's showing up? What is the message for Pisces? What do they need to see? It keeps wanting, Eight of Wands reverse keeps wanting to jump, but it's not coming fully up. Hold on. Well, that's a very similar card to it. And there it is again. Let's see what you got. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Oh, shit. Didn't want to go back in. You're getting them. Got to give them to you. Some of you definitely are not facing or dealing with a fire air sign, it says. Very, very focused on your own stability, your own situation. Chariot's reversed. The Empress is here. Why is that like that? There's the Sun in reverse that I saw in the beginning. Holy shit. You're not letting anything stress you out. It just feels like anything that you stop being giving time and energy to, anything that you have previously looked at, you're not worried about it at this time. Not at all. The two cards you start with is this. You have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Swords in reverse. I don't feel like I don't feel like it's like I feel like it's just telling me what you've like, how you've outgrown situations or people. Really feel like that's what it's trying to tell me. 3. Some of you are also at a position. Some of you could be in a position where you could climb the ladder at work, or you could be. People could be trying to. You may notice that you. I'm going to tell you two things. You may either need to start speaking up more when you're around people, or you may need to. It's either like speak up more when you're around people, especially if it's work related, or you may just be like knowing you want to see something change that's worth working towards. But I feel like you're working towards yourself more than anything. And I feel like it's going to show value, or people are going to gravitate towards it. I just get like you're going to, like it's going to be attractive. It'll be definitely attractive. Clarify anything you can for Pisces. Let's see what we get. I don't think it's towards love, though. That is not a love card. Let's see what it said. Shit. Some of you, it's not going toward. It's not moving in the momentum or the energy of a situation that you feel is like going to slow you down. The Emperor, the Devil. It's almost as if if you don't see it being something positive to move towards, you're not doing it. You're taking action somewhere else. A lot of you are protecting your heart at this time, or have been for a while. Clarify anything you need to show me for Pisces. You're not available, or it's almost like I'm not going to be reckless or let people treat me reckless energy. You give me like I'm not going to be reckless. I've dealt with the past. I've been hurt. I've moved on. I'm not focused on it. I've kind of seen things for what they are. I've learned I've dealt. Hold up. Show me anything you need to show me. What's here for Pisces? What's showing up for you? It's got to jump. What is showing up for the zodiac sign of Pisces? That wanted to jump. That did, but it didn't go though, so I'm not doing it. It didn't get stuck back in the like try to not go back in, so reverse. That just makes me feel like it's telling me the story I already see. Here we go. Give me something else. What do you have for Pisces? What is the message? I feel like you are. I don't feel like your heart is closed off. I feel like you're just being very smart and not being like, you're not going to let things come around to just come around. That's the energy I see for you. You've already given thought and let that thought go. And you've recognized, nope, I'm too strong for that. It's almost like I really have to see so many things be. It's almost like something totally different has to show up, is what it makes me feel like for you. Show me something for Pisces. Show me something for Pisces. Any message you got? Good for you. It really tells me a lot of you recognize I'm not fighting for somebody that wants a passionate beginning with me, that I've got a question that turns into nothing. I walked away from it and I'm not putting up with the fucking burdens. It's not the right investment for me. It's got to make me feel like it's going to love and honor me, show me complete balance. Otherwise, fuck your cup kind of energy. I think the answer, being patient and waiting for an offer, is the smart. Look at this. Investment. You might open up to the right person and get the balance you're looking for. Probably be very emotionally healthy for you and the right decision, Pisces. This is your reading. Pisces is like, not today, bitch, or not today, Satan, or whatever the fuck, or just, I almost just feel like Pisces is like, nope, we're not gonna just, I'm not casually accepting anything. Thank you for the super chat, Tracy. Thank you very much. Pisces is like, nope, I know my value. And it's going to take a lot to steer me in that direction because I'm not focused on it. Now we're going to move on to Aquarius. All right, and drink some coffee. All right. Hold on. Let me put that up a little bit. I kind of want a cigarette. Maybe a second. Welcome in, everybody. Beatrix, hello. Doris, hello. Hey, Ralph. And anybody else who's in here. Aquarius. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? A couple more shuffles for you. Nice to see everybody. What's showing up for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? I don't know what I'll end up telling you in the reading. I don't have to tell you right now. I love when a lot come out sometimes. Oh. What the fuck? One more card, please. One more. However many need to show up, but I was hoping for one. We'll see what you get. I mean, something. Add to the story for Aquarius, please. What's up? What do they need to see? Oh. Lack of trust, kind of. I feel like it's lack of trust or investing in the situation. And that's the card I was feeling for you. So, wow. So I have a situation here where it doesn't feel like you've wanted to move towards situations or they've been moving towards you. Or you just feel like everything's been unavailable. Like everything's been unavailable for me. Why has everything been so fucking unavailable energy? What is that? You have the 2 of Wands reversed, the 5 of Wands reversed, the 5 of Swords reversed. But when it comes to this Ace of Cups upright in the Hermit and trusting love or moving towards it, I feel like the first 3 cards gave me the answer to the last 2 cards. Valuing or accepting that change hasn't been easy to commit to or move towards, or hasn't felt like it's available or in your presence. You've been in your own presence, filling up your own time. Some of you, that's like you're retired, you just do things at home, go out a little bit, maybe, like to spend a little bit of money or spend time with family, while others of you, it's investing in career more than focusing on love. That's what I'm picking up for you. All of that Queen of Pentacles. Holy shit. Here we go. What do we got for Aquarius? That was the card I saw, was the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and I was like, I'll tell you in the reading, and it didn't take long to show up. And you may be very, very open to knowing that situation right now. Okay. Page of Cups. Why is that here? Ooh. I'm going to tell you... You give me an air sign energy. Holy, I usually feel this more in Libra, but Gemini the most. Gemini takes the fucking cake, usually when I read it. But you're giving me air energy, and I feel like good. Because it makes more, it's like making sense to me. All right, so the Moon, the Page of Cups, the King of Wands. This makes me feel like you may have opportunity. You may be able to open up doors or have a good time. And I'm going to tell you what I was feeling initially. You see these 2 cards? You see that, Moon? I feel like if you go out at night, something could happen. I'm going to tell you the truth. I feel like you could end up in somebody else's fucking bed in the morning, like, where the fuck am I? Kind of energy. Maybe not all y'all. But if you went out and you've been lonely or not focused on love for a while, that shit could change, especially over the summer months. I'm just feeling that energy around you. Some of you, the message is if you did it, it could happen. Others of you, I see a message here where if you don't open or take the chance to do it, invest in it or move, like drive to the, I don't fucking know, the bar, wherever the fuck you go and meet somebody. Could be a bar, it could be anywhere. But it feels like it's a night situation. I feel a night attachment towards this. Doesn't feel like it's expected. But some of you, it's a matter if you do it. If you were to like leave the home, something that this makes me feel like if you were to leave your area, like leave your house. Something about if I left my house, because a lot of you, the message I'm seeing is over here, something could happen. Over here, nothing's happening if you stay home. Kind of energy. So it's like, are you going to avoid the opportunity or are you going to move towards the opportunity? I'm kind of wondering what the fuck you're going to do. Here we go. I'm not even kidding. I'm a little curious. Here we go. The Sun. Some of you going to get it. Some of you going to get it. That's going to the left. Some of you. Ooh, shit. Oh, this is crazy. I don't know how to explain. This is weird because it makes me feel like I almost feel like I should blush for you. But it's like, it looks like if you were to do something that was unexpected, it could turn into something of an investment over time. There could be an attraction here. Something about happiness. You know what the Ace of Wands card's all about? We're not going into that shit. 6 of Pentacles reverse, balance, think maybe being a little like, what did I do energy? Queen of Wands, having your heart still stuck with the fucking situation. But look at this. If you're patient with the outcome, you have the Four of Cups. It's almost like if you're patient and you want that opportunity or that to come towards you, or you want to move towards it, Temperance and Four of Pentacles. It could provide something that you may not have expected. Like it may be more than a one-time ordeal is what I'm feeling. As long as you ain't got no fucking beer goggles on. It definitely would be more. You'd be going out again. You'd be celebrating with this person again. Or drinking or having a good time with them. Doing some shit with them. Show me anything else for Aquarius. Okay. The Magician, the Fool, the Lovers reversed, and the Hierophant. You give me an energy where you don't, I just get an energy with you where it doesn't feel like many things have changed, towards a relationship. So it tells me the Magician, the Fool, like risks haven't been moved, or I just feel like you haven't moved towards love situations. And I think the Hierophant just makes me feel like you're very open to knowing that about your situation. The Four of Wands, the Celebration card with Tower, is about you committing to maybe going after the changes. Potentially. Here we go. Anything else they need to see? I love when they get kind of mean on me like that. I'm done. You're fucking reading straight up. Tell me, are you gonna go and do some shit? Because the tarot's trying to tell me that you're gonna go do some shit. Devil card, the King of Pentacles, you go and invest in some shit. Isn't it funny how the Devil card is usually a weird looking fucking creature that's a guy, like a male creature, but this time it's a woman. Is she gonna go out and do something fun? Join in an investment? When it comes to thinking about it, I think you'll think about it, but I think it's look at all the fucking options. I feel like you may have the opportunity coming towards you. And I keep shuffling and seeing your card while I'm talking to you. Or you may be moving. There it is again, third or fourth time. It's the first time it's done it. The whole time I've shuffled, fifth fucking time. And I still have a lot of tarot cards here. I feel like you're going to do something or have the opportunity. If you go after it, I feel like if you don't stay stuck and you put the work towards it, then it's available for you. I think the message is pretty clear. The tarot is making me feel like I should be telling you, enjoy yourself or go do something. And now, I'm going to tell you what I was picking up. But I got to put the tarot down. And I'm going to try to do this out of safety concern too. But I was picking up, if you go out with a friend or a couple friends, that's how it happens in your future. So if you were to go out with some friends, that's how it gets invited. Or how it all comes into play. And it's like 1 to 3 people around you. Okay, here we go. And you guys would probably be astonished if I told you predictions I've given people months out without tarot about going out and shit. Anyways, that's nobody's business. Here we go. King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Five of Cups. It's just very clear to me that it doesn't look like you've had any playful energy. Any playful energy in a sexual commitment. It's felt dead. It's felt dead, or you've been feeling like it's not showing up for you. You've been just like you've been cut away from it. Some of you could have felt like I didn't trust it, or I don't know if I should trust it. Some of you, I just get that it's just been, you've been at a distance from this. It's been a minute before you've like encountered anybody or tried to, put the pep in your step to go after this. Okay. Now, yeah, so for safety concerns, I'm going to tell you, I would recommend if you're fine on going out on your own, that's cool. As long as you're protected somehow, or you're around an area where the majority of people out there. Now, but the way I visioned this shit, I saw you with people. Whoever you are out there, I saw you with people. I didn't see you weren't alone. You didn't go out alone. And I don't, trust me, you're not, whoever that's going to hit with, and I guarantee it'll be within the next 90 days, whoever that's meant for. Let's keep going. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What's showing up for you, Aquarius? What is showing up for you? Here we go. Shit. It's about you. I feel like you got to make a decision. Your reading is about making a decision. Are you going to accept it? Are you? This is why I feel like you. It's about you making that decision. And the cards are telling me, do it. But it really comes down to the lines of what do you want to do? Do you want to do it? Do you not want to do it? Here we go. Show me anything else for Aquarius. Fuck you. You want it. That tells me you fucking want it. That's like the dick card. And everybody that knows tarot knows that's the dick card. So you want it. Yes, you want it. Some of you, maybe you want it for the long haul, though. That Two of Cups could be like, I want it, but it's got to make sense to be the right investment, is what that tells me. Some of you, the message is you're sitting across my screen thinking, I'm not just going to give my pussy to anybody. And I'm pretty surprised that I said it like that, but that's how you're feeling or thinking. Sometimes you just got to let it out. Holy shit. Okay, Three of Swords. I just get that it's been a while. It's been a minute since you've done anything. Since you've been attached, bonded. I'm gonna fucking say it. Since you've had pleasure. It just, the door's been shut, or you haven't really been going out and doing that, like been available to make it an option to happen. I have a feeling some of you will start, though. Somebody out there, probably more than one of you too, are going to be going out. I would tell you, if you have the opportunity, go for it. What do you got to lose? Now it's telling me signs that you may not deal with again. Could have been a fire sign for you, Leo. Could have been a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Definitely could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Or it's an earth sign or a fire sign is telling me more than anything that you may not put energy towards again. Or vice versa, but it feels more like you're not doing it. The Sun card, nope. If it's a fire sign, they lose. Or that battle's... It's not like it was one and done, but it's done. That shit's gone. The Lovers. Ha! And now this is the part of the message that may make sense to some of y'all. Some of y'all, it's just telling me you've been waiting for something to come creeping towards you. The investment to show up. It just feels like, where is it? Or why haven't I moved towards it? Why isn't it moved towards me? Definitely been something you've been kind of wanting. And it's weird that this is sitting separate from the whole reading. Everything else is scrambled together in front of me. That's by itself. Here we go. I'm done. It just feels like you know that you need... I hate to say this, but it's like there's a dry spell that needs to end. Fucking drought needs to start raining on you, bitch, kind of energy. You know what I'm talking about. You need that celebration, but I haven't seen the offers been showing up kind of energy. What the fuck? The world. And I'm done. So it just tells me nothing's started. Everything's ended, completed. But you're supposed to put work towards what? Towards what? That's your reading. You're supposed to go have a good time. I'm telling you right now. That's what your reading's telling me. Put the effort towards it. Anything else? Take action. King of Swords energy. Take action. Wow. What do we got? So you haven't went towards it. but it tells me it is something you haven't went towards it, or it hasn't come towards you. And it tells me you are kind of sick of thinking about it, or even thinking about doing it. What the hell? Why would it tell me that? I feel like you've just been like, I feel like you've been on the bench too long. It's time to get off the fucking bench. You gotta trust. You gotta trust. I feel like you gotta trust the investment, and don't deny the opportunity that you could go towards. Accept the change, man. I feel like that's your message. I feel like that's what I got for you. I don't feel like there's much more I can say to you. I feel like it's really about you going towards a change situation and changing that situation. Wanting to be part of that change of the situation at that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm seeing for you. All right. I don't remember because I read these tarot cards for so long. If I use the other tarot deck, so I'm trying to see if I use the other one first. I could ask you guys. I think I did. We're gonna go to Capricorn. Yes, I did. Just saw your card actually. That's part of the other tarot deck. Perfect. Skip way ahead. Here we go. Okay. Now light a cigarette, and we're gonna do Capricorn's energy. Well, what's showing up for you? Not really it could be your energy, could be the energy around you. It's really whatever wants to come out. That's hopefully going to show up around you. Capricorn. I don't want these in my way. I'm going to need that space. So I'm going to put these behind the tablet. Capricorn. Here we go. I'm picking up a couple things on you psychically. I'm going to tell you before I play with tarot. You may have somebody trying to come back around, or somebody's been thinking about picking up the phone, already has done it. Somebody's definitely in that energy. Somebody's wanting to reconnect with you. I'm picking that up around Capricorn. Here we go. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Lover's card just showed up. Here we go. Some of you it could definitely be a fucking air sign, by the way. Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. Show me something else. What other sign could it be? That's what it is. Okay. It's whoever it is, you have not been in contact with them for a while. So far, it's telling me air or fire. There's been no work, no investment, no communication, but I feel like that's all that somebody's wanting it. That tells me somebody's wanting it. That's kind of wild. Here we go. Let's see where we go with this. I'm going to pick up my cigarette. Show me more for Capricorn. Your message is simple. Somebody's stuck on you and wants a new beginning. And I feel like whoever this is, they're either going to come forward and admit it if they haven't done it yet, or they're trying their damnedest not to let other people know. They're trying their damnedest not to let anybody else know that they want that new beginning with you. That's some shit. Oh. Show me more. Definitely could be an air sign. I got Gemini energy. Could be a Gemini, Leo. I feel like saying Libra. Show me something else. Show me anything else. I'm going to give it to you. Not that one. That one didn't fall right. That did. Somebody feels an incompletion. Somebody feels an incompletion with you. That's what it tells me. Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, the World card. So whatever kind of stopped and went to an ending, could have been like they were dealing with somebody else. That's probably what it was. Judgment reversed, Knight of Wands. Stop playing or focusing on you energy, because they did. They stopped focusing on you like they were. They stopped. Look at it. They dropped off. You were no longer the option. They were giving it somewhere else. That came to an ending. But now I get the energy. They want to come back around and invest in you. They show me an energy where they've been wanting you to show up for them before they show up for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Cups reversed, then you have the Five of Swords, the King of Swords reversed, and Temperance in reverse. Almost like they're sick of waiting. And they didn't want to be I almost get like they didn't want to be the one to put the work towards it. I feel like they will be the one to do it though. Yep. It'll be them. I feel like it'll be them. Queen, if they haven't done it already, some of you may have somebody trying to come back in your energy. Somebody wants to come back around. Somebody enjoyed your energy. Some of you, it's an old friend. Some of you, it's somebody who wanted to be more than friends. That's what it's showing me. Whether both people did or one did. What the fuck? Here we go. The Hermit, the King of Cups, the Wheel. Clarify it. Clarify it for Capricorn. Oh shit! You knocked my cigarette out. Don't burn my shit down. Somebody's been hesitant on moving towards the decision. The Chariot. It's upright. Somebody's been hesitant on making the effort to do it, but the Wheel and then the Chariot. That tells me they want to do it. They want to come back around. That's the Six of Cups energy. That's coming back. Somebody wants to come back. Emotionally, they've been at a distance. Things in their life have probably been difficult. The Strength card, when it comes to getting what they want accomplished or finding peace and happiness. They've had a lot of stress, and you're probably at a distance from them. Their stress could have something to do with stability, or think that you're very focused with your stability or what you put your work towards. Some of you, I have a message where they're wondering if it's almost like they want to know if you would give them time, but they also are wondering if it's the right move to do, if it's the right move to make. They give me that energy with you. I'm going to go to the other tarot frame and see what we can get. Let's keep going. Capricorn, what did you do? You got somebody all up in their feelings. Mentally and emotionally, they're fucking. They haven't cut you free. I don't think they have. Now, the easiest way to know is give it time, because if you haven't heard from somebody in a while and they come back around, now you know. Oh, they never deleted my number. They can still get a hold of me. Here we go. Let's keep going. Coffee time. Here we go. Show me something for Capricorn. My lovely Capricorns. What do we got for you? I'm going to fix these real quick. There we go. This one, is that it? No, it's this one. There we go. It's better. It won't fall out. Show me something for Capricorn. What's showing up for you? I feel like that fucking already told you. But let's see if anything else wants to show up. What's showing up towards Capricorn? Holy hell, luck just came flying out. Let's give them to you. It shows me the back, so let's see what you get. It's somebody that I just feel like something you've not been really involved with. Somebody you know. This is I know this person energy. I'm picking up at something that's been kind of let go of. That's at a distance. Again, there's the distance card. It hasn't been being played with, but they haven't let you go. That card's facing what they're thinking or desiring. or what they want to do one thing, what they're thinking about investing. I'm done. Look at the thinking cards next. And a lot of you, they're thinking, man, maybe that was the right new beginning. The person from the past. They're stuck on you. They are stuck on that decision. There's your decision card. Here we go. Clarify it. Clarify that energy real quick. I want to see what I can get. Is this Capricorn or is this them? Cap's upright, they're reversed. Show me who this is, these two cards. That's what we're going to do here. Who is this? Clarify, Tarot, tell me who this is. Is this Capricorn's upright, they're reversed? Show me who I need to see. Is it Capricorn doing that or is it them doing that to Capricorn? The card that wanted to come out is reversed. They're going to try to come back towards you or communicate with you, text you, call you. They're going to be the one to do it. And that card told me it'll be them. Here we go. Show me something. What do I need to see? The zodiac sign of Capricorn. What do I need to tell them? I get it. This person has more than one option. I'm going to put it out there. This person likes to deal with people. And it's fucked up. I'm going to tell you. Definitely could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But they have more than one option in front of them. And they fucking know they do. They know they do. They have more than one option they can play with. And they have emotionally, it's almost like emotionally the other investments aren't as intriguing as moving towards you. This person doesn't know where they want to go, who they want to do what with, or why. They don't know what to trust basically in the field of happiness. But when it comes to going towards or moving towards something, they're emotionally still stuck on your situation. The Page of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. Might not have been communication yet, or it's coming out like it's not here yet. Let's see what you get. Show me. Somebody doesn't know how to let you go is what it tells me. But they also may know that you won't trust them very much. The fuck kind of, you don't like, it's almost like you're not dealing with that. I get like you don't deal with them. It's over. Emotionally though, it could be because you wouldn't trust that situation. If they were to move towards you or try to communicate, they're wondering what would happen. Would it cheer them up kind of energy? Or would it end again? Death card. They're up in their head about it. They're trying to make a decision. They're definitely up in their head about it and trying to make a decision. It's almost like they're trying not to go towards you. They're trying not to, but they want to. That's what it tells me. And they're probably not that happy in their surrounding situations. Or it's been a while since they've had sexual intercourse, went towards that or put work towards it, invested in it. It's probably what it is. I just told you a lot of secrets about somebody's energy around you. Let's keep going. And they don't have to be like the person down the street. I was getting this person don't live down the street. This person lives far away. Here we go. Next, Sagittarius. How is everybody? Ooh. What do we have for Sagittarius? I gotta get the ashtray out of the way. I don't want to move this because it could shut my microphone off, but this cord keeps getting in my way too. There we go. Get out of here. There, let the phone hold it. I understand if you wouldn't accept it, but I'm just letting you know what may happen. What may just show up in front of you. You know what I'm saying? The decisions you make are entirely your own. You know, it's that's something that has nothing to do with me. All I can tell you is what may show up. You know what I'm saying? And I would trust you to make. I would hope that you trust yourself enough to make the best decision for whatever's best for you in a situation like that. Here we go. Sagittarius. What is the message for Sagittarius? I want to shuffle 2 more times for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to do it. Give me one more of them. What do you got? Sagittarius' energy. What's showing up for Sagittarius? What's showing up for you? What is the message? I just saw your card. Oh, and you're the card staring at me out of all the cards. These fell in my lap. I caught them. But I was like, I saw your card. And then you got a whole pile. We're going to start with ones that fell in my lap. Wasn't you? You fell on the table. 3 of Swords. 10 of Wands. With an investment. So you've released a situation. You don't even really look at it. But if it did come back around, it caused a little bit of fear or anxiety. I'm picking up on that 3 of Swords, the 10 of Wands reversed, and the 7 of Pentacles. But you've been very driven on your own kind of energies, what it's showing me. What are these that showed up for you? So you might have felt like you had to get in contact, or somebody may have tried to get in contact with you that I don't feel like you wanted to speak with or deal with. Not at all. This is a no, I don't want to deal with you energy. That's my decision. 2 of Swords. You were very aware of that situation, and I feel like it caused a little fear or anxiety. 7 of Cups, the Tower, and then you. Some of you haven't really been, it gives me an energy where you haven't really focused on opening up or moving towards, like being available to go, like going out or going towards offers. Some of you have just not been doing that. It's saying, clarify anything for Sagittarius. What's showing up for them? Oh my God, 2 hit the ground. What's the first one? I don't feel like you've been doing that. Some of you haven't been moving towards love situations because you have the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups. Look at the next card. It's almost like you haven't moved towards situations that could be emotionally. It's almost like I've emotionally resisted that situation. You give me like I focus a lot of energy on myself at this time. Kind of like I live day by day energy, whatever that's about. Here we go. Show me more. What is this? That's the card I saw with your card when I was shuffling. And that's what I want to talk about. I feel like you've been very, very clear-minded and precise on investing on the things that you want to put work towards. Not the things that didn't work out. What else do they need to see? What's showing up for them? I want to see what it is. I'm doing it. Yes! It's the card that was on the bottom that I should have just fucking put down. The card I was staring at. You may have something coming towards you, or you have the opportunity to go toward. It's almost like pages can be kids putting work and effort towards children, but I feel like, so some of you could be doing that. If you're not doing that, you may have an offer coming around. Let's see what it is. I really wasn't sure. Some of you could be water sign. Holy shit. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Definitely could be water sign. All 3 cards are water. King of Swords. Queen of Wands. Okay. Some of you, it's trying to tell me you felt like you dealt with a air or fire sign you couldn't trust. Dealt with an air or fire sign you couldn't trust. Water may be your next option. If you take action and you go towards opening your heart and trust investing in it. Something about if you trust investing in it. Hold up. Let's see what we get. Show me something for Sagittarius. You're going to keep hitting the floor. All your cards? Why is that in reverse? Why is that in reverse for Sagittarius? Ooh. Some of you just come off like, I haven't really made the effort. You have a very similar Aquarius reading. I haven't really made the effort or put the emotions towards, the Ace of Wands, passionate new beginnings. I haven't stressed about it. I haven't really focused. You give me like I haven't focused on it. I just haven't focused on it. Show me something else. Happiness is reversed. The Sun card came flying out. What else is here for Sagittarius? What's the message? You've been more looking. Clarify that. What have they been doing? Last card, second to last. You've been trusting yourself, trusting what you want to put time and energy towards. Two of Wands and balance, over, more than going towards love. Lovers in reverse. Justice in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. And I just feel like it's you trusting yourself. There's the trust card. There, and then look what follows. Your card. Nine of Wands, I'm pretty sure is you. Five of Pentacles. Clarify it. Yes or no? Upright is yes, reverse is no. Yep, and it's the Six of Wands. Yes. I was hoping for the yes to go with this message. It makes me feel like you've been very independent. You've cut away from situations, not really fought for love situations, not really taken the risks to enjoy opportunities, been strong about your decisions. When it comes to the investment towards love, you haven't put a lot of work and effort towards it. You probably focus a lot on career health or animal or kids. Animal or kids, somebody like it's like a little animal, smaller animals or kids. But the message I was picking up is maybe it's time. That was this yes was maybe Eight of Wands. Maybe it's time to put that work, climb the ladder, climb the staircase. Maybe it's time to put work where you haven't been putting work. Because you got 3 and 3 in reverse. I don't think you've been putting work into going into that. Or now you get the King of Pentacles, investing in love situations. Now it's telling me 8 of Pentacles. It's probably wise to invest in what you're not playing with or touching. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, which you're not working with. Queen of Swords, haven't had any communications. Now it's time for a new beginning. Don't overthink it. Maybe just do it. Maybe it's time to just manifest it. I'm going to tell you. Just going to tell you. Maybe it's what you need to do. Because I feel like you've been resistant on the communication, or it gives me like I've been resistant on the communication or acknowledging that I've been doing it, or the effort. Something about effort or opening up with definitely communication. And this card makes me feel like you understand that about the whole situation. Some of you, the message is clear. It's like some of you might have made up your mind that love isn't on the table for you for a while. Whoever this message is for, that's how it comes across. Everything I just said is definitely in front of me. That's what I see for you so far. We're going to go to the other tarot for you and see what we get. Okay. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Remember to subscribe and like if you don't mind helping out the channel. And if you like the energy. Okay. Sagittarius. Let's see what else we can get for you. Get you out of the way and take these. What is showing up for you, Sagittarius? What do you want me to tell them? Okay. It's weird. I keep trying to be close to the table, and I keep backing off from the table. And it's like I don't want to do that, but I don't have like much arm space the way I set this up. I'm like, I feel like I'm like, hey everybody, like it sucks. Maybe if I slide this way, look, it's still, that didn't do shit. Yeah, who am I kidding? Probably won't keep it like this. I just have to use the phone because this is just too uncomfortable, and I had to like do a lot of adjusting. Here we go. What's showing up for Sagittarius? Why is that first? Why is that the first card out? Oh, don't let nobody give you a headache at like right now. Now or in next several weeks. Maybe the rest of the month I need to say some shit like that. It's just not worth it. Whether they're an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay? Don't let anybody upset you. Avoid the conflicts. And trust that that's the Hermit upright. I feel like that's the right decision. To just avoid. Not to put focus or effort towards like let they want to be a bitch, let them be a bitch and avoid it. If somebody needs to hear that, stay invested in yourself at this time. Because somebody's gonna. I feel like somebody's gonna want to try to come towards you, or like. Wait a minute, no, it's gotta be this way. I don't know who the fuck this is for, but you by far, whoever wants to come deal with you or work with you, I get the energy. You like some of you, it's an old friend that thinks they can borrow your time, whether girlfriend, guy friend. I don't give a shit what it is. Whether it's a relationship, it don't matter to me. It's definitely a fire or air sign energy though. There's too much. Oh, I want to come towards you or put work towards you. They've been thinking about this, wanting the new beginning, celebrate with you. And you know them. You have somebody wants back in on your energy. Somebody wants back in or wants, but the way you would know who this fucker is, you fight with them or you argue with them. You guys don't get along with, you don't get, there's a lot of arguing or it feels like a stalemate situation. I feel stressed out. They stress you out. And that's one way you'll fucking know who it is. Death card. I feel like your message isn't to work on something that you released. I feel like you're supposed to flourish towards brand new love. A brand new love connection and cut out where you've been. Don't rush towards that. Don't even think about it. Say no to an offer. Be strong and go forward. Take action towards committing towards new love. Makes more sense to me for you. Anything else? Sagittarius. I don't know how else to tell you. And I'm gonna fucking holy fuck nuts. Whoever wants to come back around, the only energy that's really popping off the table is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, whoever you dealt with. Whoever wants to come back around and be part of the party, sexually connected to you, you can't trust them. And I feel like you're not supposed to go towards them emotionally. Might have had a family with them or tried to work things out. How many times did you get happiness out of the situation, or how many times did it work out in your favor? And I think you have truth and clarity on it. I think you have truth and clarity. Look at the card on the bottom opposite side of the deck that you're not supposed to move towards it. Leave it in the cold. And look who's next on the table. I think you are supposed to leave it in the cold. Not get stuck on making a decision or letting them come in and just fuck around you mentally, emotionally. I don't think it's worth the stress at all for you to even be looking at. I feel like you've worked too hard. And look at I wanted to say to get the balance, and look at what the cards are next. To get the balance. They're both in reverse. That's you getting the balance, owning the balance. Emotionally put things in check and knowing you don't need to go face an investment that isn't worth the time to invest towards. I like that. The cards are telling me no. Like, why would you try to manifest something or an outcome that's going to come down and close the doors on you? Or when it goes towards the investment, what happens? Move towards it. Definitely, if you were to move towards it, feel hot and heavy like you're in love, like the option was a good idea, the emperor of the world, until it became like this. Until it became like, okay, I moved towards it, I tried to trust it, but this is how I start and end. That don't look good. That don't look good at all. So I think it may be wise to let go of that investment or not even be open to letting it come towards you. And being aware that that's probably the better thing for your own emotions and choosing different options and trusting them. Trusting the other options that you could have available to you. That's your reading. Don't let somebody back around. Fuck that. Work somewhere new and take risks with somebody new. I'm definitely going to tell you that. The old isn't the right. The last person or the person before the last person, whoever the fuck you dealt with in your previous prior, isn't the person to be putting effort into. I can feel it. You're supposed to be playing with different energy. Because if you invest in it, it's just going to end up where you walk away and it's like, damn, I did this shit again to myself. I invested in it. I thought I could trust it. But you know what? I started to play with it, but then it became unhealthy again. Fuck that. Guarded energy. It felt good. Like it wouldn't last a long time before it was problematic, or there were issues, or it was like you were second or contemplating, like or second guessing why you did it. Like, why the fuck did I come back around to this? So I think the stay away is my message for you. That's what I see for you. Okay, here we go. Any psycho stalker show up yet? I fucking hope no psycho stalker shows up for nobody. That's probably scary as fuck. Here we go. Scorpio. Oh, I put the cards down and the lighter. Scorpio, what do we got for you? Scorpio. More shuffles. I can't do you like that, Scorp. I don't think I need more than that. That felt great. Let's go. What is showing up for you? Okay. Holy shit, and I felt like telling you that. I looked down. Okay, I'm just going to tell you because I'm going to trust the cards and trust myself on this. Some of you, it's an air sign or an earth sign that could be showing up for you if they're not already in your energy now. Huh. I didn't know about the air. I felt the earth, looked down, and earth was in my hand. I was like, I'm supposed to tell them earth. Here we go. Let's go. Could be a new love connection. Holy shit. You have the Ace of Cups, Strength, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Oh, you may have an opportunity. You may have an opportunity coming in front of you, coming up for you. You go with the strength. You go from that Ace of Cups energy to the Strength card, to the investment card. Are you going to play with it? Some of you, you may go towards this. That just makes me feel like you may go towards it. Here we go. Show me more for Scorpio. Of course, they're all going to do this to me, aren't they, tonight? Oh, emotionally. May have to give it some thought. I banged my head on this table. Definitely not keeping this table here. Emotionally, what are you trying to tell me? Some of you. So some of you, it's like a good thing to move forward towards a relationship. Others of you, it's telling me you don't know what to do, or if you should. Straight up telling me the second row right here makes me feel like when it goes to being emotionally available or open towards it, You're back and forth on making that decision, walking away from it, mentally moving towards it. So some of you, if you had the opportunity, it's going to be like you really have to. It's almost like you probably be on like that last minute, make up my mind type shit. I feel like that's what you would do. Here we go. I don't know why I feel like you would do that, but that's what you would do. Tell me something, Scorpio. Yeah, you came out. You're gonna have fucking. I gotta tell you, you're gonna have some opportunities in front of you. If you become available for it, you're gonna have some opportunities to. I feel like it's a challenge for you to make it. Like if you're not invested with somebody, I feel like you could make. I feel like it could be something you put work and effort towards, or that wants to come towards you. Holy shit. Show me anything else. It isn't somebody you dealt with. That's good news. Four of one. It's not somebody that you've already put work and effort towards. You're not going back towards them, or they're not coming back around towards you right now. That's not who's rushing towards you. Not at all. Which is probably a good thing. You wouldn't trust it anyway, or want to go towards the past. It's telling me you've decided to let that go, release it, probably purge the fuck out of it, because you want a new beginning. You don't want to go towards a love situation that already felt like it fell apart, or it didn't really fight for me. Show me anything else. Scorpio. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups reversed, Four of Swords, and manifesting. Why is this here like that for Scorpio? Why? What is the message? Okay, I'm going to give these to you. They want it out. They want it out. I barely caught them with my fingers. You've been emotionally quiet with, like, it's almost like you haven't focused on love. What? Or being open socially. I feel like that's going to change for you. I get like that'll change for you. I don't feel like you put the investment or the time and effort in it. I feel like that's going to start changing in the next like 4 months. 3, probably over the summer, or maybe I'm going to say 4 months. Could be into September, whatever. I just feel like you've been at a distance with it, or closed out a situation. I don't feel like you're going to stay closed off to it, though. That moon card, I don't feel like you're staying closed away from it at all, because I feel like you're going to trust moving forward and investing in it. Look at the card right here, investing in it. What's here now? It's telling me, you've been at a distance from putting work towards it. You've been in a distance from traveling towards it, having fun, excitement with people. This makes me feel like you've cut it out, or stopped doing it. You clearly made the decision, didn't want to be stuck on that or invest in it for a while. Now, emotionally, you're ready. Emotionally, you're probably ready to start again. Find somebody to meet you halfway. That's going to be emotionally available or fun. Commit to something good. It's almost like you give me like if you go after it, you'll find it energy. Because you've been on your own with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, not trusting to move out of playing with energy that you haven't even like looked back at it or worried about it, kind of, it's telling me. But now you may start to take action with situations you weren't putting work and effort in, or trusting, or getting communicate. You just weren't going in that direction. Kind of released it makes me feel like, but now you're going to start trusting it. Maybe opening up, working towards this. Look what you're going to work towards. Love. And what else? Holy shit, happiness. That's what I'm seeing for you. You may end up in a commitment. Some of you may end up in a commitment. If I had to try to barrel effect it, it could be within the next 4 months. The latest, I see 4 to 6 months. You can end up finding somebody and not have expected, or if it just, it doesn't feel like anything. I feel like you're in the right time at the right place. I don't know how else the fuck to say that. And it slowly starts to build the relationship with you and this person. Whatever. Let's go to the other cards for you. All right, here we go. Let's do this. What do you got? Scorpio. Your shuffles. I'm really enjoying shuffling for you. They're going like smooth as butter. Show me something for Scorpio. What's showing up for you? Change. Change. What kind of change? What kind of change? Ooh, that kind of came out weird. No, yes. No, yes, you got to jump. See what it does. Oh, you got a bunch. I hate when it does that because I might have to do more. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. Oh, you fucking showed up. Oh, shit. I specifically asked. I didn't ask about the change card. Holy shit. And I'm happy it showed up that way. So the change card, I left alone. The next 3 cards, what I did silently up in the mind for you is this. I said, it needs to come up upright for yes, reversed for no. If it comes out upright for yes, it's going to be one of these signs. Air sign, water sign, fire sign. That'll be the next committed energy for you. A lot of you out there, it could be air, fire, or water. Holy shit. That'll be the outcome. That'll be the judgment for you. Oh, man. That fucking is wild that you showed up as one of my yes cards. And that both cards, I expected one to throw it off, so I had to do more until I got the winner. Like the best 3 out of 5 would have been next. Shit. Maybe 3 out of 4, but probably 3 out of 5. Let's keep going. Anything else for Scorpio? I'm going to tell you something strange. Some of you can't give me like you'll be hesitant to embark on this journey. I'm going to tell you something strange. The devil reverse makes me feel your hesitancy because it's beside your card. But the investment tells me you should move towards it. This is where I'm like, this is a more hesitancy with you thinking or exploring the option to trust it, to work with it, the emperor. And I feel like that's what you need to figure out if you want to trust. Do you want to find somebody to make you happy in love? I don't really want to tell you anymore. Anything else for Scorpio? Let's see what it is. Wheel of Fortune. You could just be getting a lucky break in love. I feel like you could be getting a lucky break in love. Anything else wants to show up for Scorpio? It might be something that is worth putting work and effort in, investing in. Trusting the love situation that can show up for you. Being there for it. Because I feel like you're going to try and figure out reasons why it doesn't make sense when it may just make sense for you. I fucking love your reading, by the way, because I don't usually get energy like that for you, but I was really trying to figure out and kind of getting it as it was trying to. I think you get enough. Your reading's good. You have a good-ass reading. I like your reading. That's good. Next. In a minute. Oh, Libra, I'm smoking for you. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. But I need to finish this. I'm just glad I could give Scorpio a fucking awesome reading. Hopefully Libra's is good too. Let's see. Libra. What do we got? Libra. So somebody doesn't trust you or you don't trust them. Potential energy. It's another air sign. 7 of Swords. Why? Explain that. I don't really want to know, but I want to know. I don't feel like I'm going to enjoy this one as much. It makes me feel like there's somebody that you used to deal with or be connected to, but the investment is now behind you. It's gone because you've come to the truth and clarity that it wasn't something that you were supposed to be emotionally available for. It wasn't the right investment. Some of you, the message is very clear that they just wanted sexual encounters with you. It was more of a sex-based connection than a communication connection. Or it became like that. Or you knew that that's what they were after. Whatever. And it's strange because I'm picking up that some of you could have been like with them and it turned into that, or you saw it to be that. Whatever. I feel like I'm saying too much. Here we go. So that's why it's no longer being served. That's why it's behind you. Let's keep going. 10 of Pentacles. You have energy where you want to focus on what's coming towards me. And what am I going to invest in that's going to be the security that's worth my effort? Or is it showing up for me? Am I going to get this kind of energy? That's the energy you're showing up. That's what you want to learn or trust. It's the balance you're looking for. These are the thoughts on your mind. Is getting that social outcome. It's almost like I wonder if it's going to be available to me again. That's how you come across for me. Let's keep going. Libra, what's showing up for you? What is showing up for you? Some of you won't deal again with an Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're not going to fight for that situation. That situation's behind you. Some of you have been very practical with making decisions or taking your time and effort. And it feels like towards trusting yourself. Look at the card next, Psyche. Towards love. 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Putting work and effort towards taking on options. Options is in the reverse. Feels like you haven't rushed towards that chariot. Feels like you put the brakes on it, to be honest. Stop rushing towards it. Kind of energy. Let's keep rolling. That's the outcome. You haven't been communicated or open to it. It's like you are open to it or want it to happen, but you haven't had it happen. What the fuck? That's what it's telling me. 3 of Pentacles reversed. The investment hasn't shown up yet. Emotionally, though, what's up? It's about if I'm going to find a person. Am I going to find my solution? Am I going to trust putting the work in or only putting the work towards myself when I want to find him? When I want to find him or I want him to find me. That's how I feel about your reading. Because you feel at a distance from it, like it's not showing up. 8 of Wands reversed. Let's ask this question. I'm going to do this. What sign could be showing up if a sign shows up for Libra? What sign could it be that shows up for Libra next? Show me the signs. Got 2. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And I'm going to tell you, it could be definitely fucking be a Capricorn. That card was dying to come out. Strong Gemini energy, strong Capricorn energy, or Taurus or Virgo. Anything else? Anybody else showing up that needs to be shown? Any other card? Is it any of them? No. That Tower reverse says no. So you're not going to go forward, it tells me, with a water sign or fire sign Leo. Could be an Aries. maybe that's Leo's here again. I could have Leo placements. Definitely not moving towards a fire sign. It's over with a fire sign, it's telling me. And an air sign. Fire sign and air sign. That has changed. And there's no more emotional attachment towards it. Because you want to be emotionally happy. I don't feel like they could even convince you. They would just keep you stuck in a situation that you don't trust. Putting the work or effort towards. That's what it says. All right, let's go to the other tarot for you. All right. How's everybody doing? You hanging in there? Please remember to hit that like button. Subscribe if you like the content. Appreciate it in advance. Here we go. Move these back here and grab these. This is in the way. You can go over here for now. Libra. What is the message for you? Not enough shuffles for you. One more, and then I'll start for you. What is the message for Libra? What's showing up for you? Here we go. I want to see what you got. What is showing up for Libra? Putting a lot of work and effort. Some of you have been putting a lot of work and effort in something that may feel like you're not sure if it's going to give you the turnout you're looking for. But I don't feel like you've given up yet. Whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. That doesn't feel like a relationship. That feels like something, money situations. Wanting to see growth or expansion. Improve. You give me an improve energy with that. What's here? Clarify anything. Improve. A lot of you, it's about focusing on getting create the abundant energy. It all being created, not seeing things not work out. That I feel like you've been focused on. Here we go. I saw your card right after I said that. Holy shit. Your card, the Justice card. Here we go. This just makes me feel like a lot of you have been trying very, very diligently to not focus on an X. That X could definitely be, I'm going to tell you, could definitely be air, water, fire sign. Air, water, fire sign. You got air, water, fire, water, air, fire, and water. Trying to trust, releasing it, letting it go. Not fighting for that situation. It's all the same energy again. Fire, water, air. Air again. And look at the card that came out. You're trying to trust knowing it's not worth going towards. Holy shit. I don't feel like you're trying to fight. I feel like you just know that you're not supposed to. Like it doesn't make sense to work with somebody you've been with for some reason. Whatever happened in the situation. It's almost like I feel like two people grew apart or just didn't feel right for each other. But it eventually got exposed. Some shit like that. Here we go. You don't even try to think about it or work towards investing it. Emotionally, where you at? You think about what? That you let that go, that now you've created balance, and that you want a new beginning. So some of you, it's really telling you had to walk away from that situation. Definitely had to walk away from it. You thought about it, emotionally recognized. I need to release, let that go completely. Have no emotional attachment towards it. Not even think about it, let it cross my mind, because I need to focus on this energy. I need to focus on my new beginning and my new offer. And that's what's going to make me emotionally happy. That's it's almost like I have the ability to create and build my own lifestyle, my own everything, but I want to find a person to work with while I do that. That's the action and the solution I'm looking for. I just get the energy that some of you may have had to let go of a fire sign. I'm going to tell you, fire sign, air sign, maybe earth sign. and you're taking action, we're going into a transition of seeing it for what it is, or you just have like an I've accepted energy. I don't know how else to say that. You've accepted it because you want this. And look on the other side. This is what you want to play with. Somebody who's going to stick with you through thick and thin and forever. That's what you want to play with. That's what it tells me for you, Libra. All right, let's keep rolling. I hope you guys are all enjoying these readings. Anything showing up for you, though? I was going to go to the next sign, but yeah, anything that they need to see that's going to show up for them. Some of you, it's going to be love. Holy fuck nuts. Good, good. I like that. What is it? Oh, fucking hey, we're done. You're done. Put a fucking fork in me. You're done. It's fucking love, baby. It is fucking love that could be showing up for you. Fuck yeah. You're going to get some, you get into action, bitch. I'm done. Your reading's done. I'm not fucking it up. Some of you are going to get what you don't expect. You better expect that shit to come towards you because it just may. I feel like it's going to happen. I feel like you're going to get something. And this card keeps wanting to show up. Celebration. It's all upright. Have you been waiting or wondering? You give me like I've been waiting. I've been wondering for this to manifest. Will it happen? I'm going to tell you, your answer is yes. I'll tell you, a lot of you, the answer, if you've been like not unsure of it, that investment's coming towards you, baby. Your reading's finished. Virgo. I liked it. I didn't mind it. I thought your reading went very, very good towards the end. It showed me that you're not going to deal with something that you guys grew apart or wanted different things, or there was not enough communication. It's like you couldn't be honest with something, so too much time was spent in it, and it separated you apart once there was either communication, or because of the lack of the communication, that's what separated you apart. I see two different storylines for you guys. Whatever. That was for Libra. Sorry, guys. Now we're going to start Virgo. I don't want people like, is he talking about Virgo or Libra? I was still talking about Libra. I should have waited to switch. All right. Here we go. Virgo. What is the message for Virgo? What do you want to tell Virgo? Welcome in, everybody. Virgo. Okay. All right. Virgo. Here we go. What's showing up for Virgo? If you're going to say very oriented, career focused, play with that, oh, holy shit, I was focused on this. That's the 10 of Pentacles for you, Virgo. That's what you're going to play with. And then I happen to see that. You are focused on that, representing and taking risks with success. Success is your go-to energy right now. I don't know how to tell you anything else. I don't feel like, this just makes me feel like you're not fighting or lying to yourself about moving towards anything outside of that right now. That's the victory you're looking for, is what I'm getting, and that's the happiness you're focused on. Why do I feel like some of you needed to prove yourself or show that you can do it on your own to other people? Why the fuck do I get that energy? Some of you have already been doing that for years. I'm picking up too. But there are some of you out there where other people didn't believe in you, and you have to show them on your own that you don't need their help. And then some of you never had to worry about that because you're very independent. I'm getting, but for those who aren't in that energy, but are in the energy of people that didn't expect you to win, I feel like give it time. I feel like time is on your side. I don't know why the fuck that's coming to me like that. Here we go. Show me something. Or it's already, some of you, it might have already happened. You may have already created it and they didn't believe you could do it. So I just feel people didn't believe in some of you. Well, others of you, you don't care what they believe because you're doing all right. You're successful. You're okay. Whatever. I'm definitely getting two different Virgo energies here. Nine of Pentacles reversed, Strength reversed. I feel like your strength became yourself, and you weren't going to let anybody tell you that you couldn't make things happen. Maybe you had to not something about I couldn't listen to them. I just had to start this new beginning and show them. This is for the Virgo who also a love situation ended, was more lustful, or he was younger. What the fuck? He was younger. Page of Cups reversed. I don't give a shit if he was a freaking fire sign, water sign, earth sign, whatever sign. There's no work on that table. That's gone. That's not gone. You ain't rushing towards that, it tells me. Hell to the no. That was too confusing or too much of a headache. So there's no more communication with that love situation. Eight of Pentacles. I'm done. You're investing in your own situations versus moving towards being open to trusting love situations right now, because it's not what's emotionally it's not what's trickling in you spiritually. Emotionally, you're not really. I don't feel like you're fighting for that. Nine of Swords. You don't want to be up in your head or feel out of balance. You've been more practical about stability. Stability. It's almost like you want to have everything in front of you so correct before you go towards a celebration, and you've made up your mind, or the decision of it is what it's telling me. And I don't think you're confused at all. I think you know that's the action you've chose, because you've cleared your mind when it comes to letting things get to you or rock you emotionally is what it's showing me. This makes me feel like you're like, nope, it's not going to strike me down. It's not going to upset me. I'm cutting free of that. I cut my losses kind of energy. Okay, Virgo, anything else? Some of you will move towards something that makes you happy. Some of you, the happiness is about the investment you work towards or climbing the ladder towards a love situation. What is this about? Show me what you want to say. I asked, will you meet somebody? Not right yet. Not for a while, maybe for some of you. Nope, definitely not. Nope. Some of you may stay single for a little while. I hate to put it like that, but some of you Virgos is telling me, I asked, are you rushing towards or moving towards a love situation? No. It's like you're not interested. And that's what you're trusting, it's telling me. You're not playing with that energy. You've kind of cut away from putting the work towards it, it says. It doesn't stress you out, because I feel like emotionally you knew you needed to move away from it or take your time away from it. It was a decision that you felt like you needed to honor or trust for yourself for a while. Whoever this is for. This may be very, very personal. Very personal. All right? Let's keep going. Woo-hoo-hoo. I wonder what you'll get out of the other tarot. I hope it gives me some of your future. I'm going to knock on those cards for you, too, and see what we get. Let's see what we get for you, Virgo. All right? Show me something for Virgo. Go. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Oh, you may end up in the future could be a good outcome of love situations, or bringing, some of you could bring one family into another family or create a home life with somebody eventually. That could be your outcome, your future outcome. I can't tell you exactly when, because there's too many people watching, and it'd be difficult, and I'd have to really, really try to I'm not going to get too exhausted with that right now. No. Here we go. If I feel like it comes up in my mind, I'll say something, but hold up. Why is that to start? What's going on with that for Virgo? Clarify that. Why do I want to tell you that some of you may have had to give up on a fire or an earth sign? I don't know, but I feel like some of you had to let go or recognize a fire earth sign is not where you're going, what you're moving towards. That's not the new beginning. There's the earth energy that I think you're not moving towards. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, knowing that about your situation, putting work and effort somewhere else. Could be definitely leaving an earth sign behind, not working on that earth sign, or at a distance from earth sign, fire sign. Some of you could be Aries, Leo, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Whatever. Here we go. You don't trust that situation. I just saw the Seven of Swords card. What the fuck? Are you for real? Did that go under there? I think it fucking did. What am I? You gotta kid me. Yes, it did. I got it. It went under my, I have a printer next to me. You got the King of Swords upright. Let's see where this is going. Put that up there. What's here for Virgo? King of Swords. What's the message here for Virgo? What do you want to say? I need to see the message for them. You're just going to stay very, very good at working, taking action towards work, building solutions, or investing money, saving money even. I get like saving money. Some of you are working towards making more money. Some of you may be trying to figure out how to make more money. Hold up. I'm done. Chariot. And on the opposite side of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. You're like in go-getter mode. You know, like you want to be very successful. What's that? Why is that here? Why is that here? So I get the energy. Eventually, you'll get into a relationship, but right now you won't. I don't know how else to tell you. It shows me it'll be a while before you move to a relationship. Last two cards, the relationship and the Judgment, the Star and the Seven of Swords in reverse, trusting, going towards it, the Hierophant and victories. It's just like, no. As far as playing with it or moving towards it, nope. You know, a lot of you have made up your mind, and I feel like it's like, I trust that I don't want to be upset or just put up with it right now. I feel like you're going to focus on your talents and skills. I feel like that's the decision and direction. I don't feel like you're taking on offers, and I think you know that about yourself right now. And the offers that I don't think you're focused on heavily are love offers, Virgo. Because you don't want to be upset when it comes to the love situation or the stability. I feel like you're more attracted to your own stability, your own energy right now. And then you just showed up. And I feel like that's what you're trusting. That's what I feel like Virgo's trusting. This may not be every Virgo's reading. Maybe some Virgos out there want love, but I'm not picking up your energy. It doesn't mean you don't want love. It just makes me feel like you have a stronger focus on career success in yourself. Some of you, maybe it's just been that energy you've been carrying for a while, and that's why it's only showing me that. I don't know how else to tell you or what else to tell you, but that's what I'm getting. Let's see if I can get anything else for you. Okay. I don't think that's bad. That's what it's given me. What do we got for Virgo? Virgo. No, it doesn't mean you wouldn't like to be in a love situation. It just doesn't seem like... without the tarot, I get this. So without the tarot, I get some of you have made that decision not to focus on love situations. While others of you, if you were thinking of going towards something option, like a love situation, you're kind of confused on what to do. A little indecisive. Maybe it's because it's somebody you're not sure if you feel like you're making the right move or if it is going to sit well with you or last. Kind of, I don't know. So that's how I see your shit. All right. Let's go. If you're in that confusion energy, it's only because you're not 100% intrigued or sexually floored by that person. Whatever, I'm done. I'm not saying anymore. I'm done. Put a fork in it. Let's go. Let's go. What is this? Nope. Okay. Why not? You are in like a stress-free energy. You give me the energy where whatever could come around right now, especially that makes me feel like if somebody tried to come back around, you wouldn't take the offer. You wouldn't accept. You wouldn't go back out with them. Fuck no. Because you're emotionally unavailable towards that. You're investing in other situations, and you're not into that situation anymore. I get like I'm not into them anymore. Nine of Wands and the Six of Swords. I've moved away from that, and I no longer like. I've cleared that energy. Kind of. You just make me feel like you've cleared away from whoever you dealt with. The situation may have upset you. I'm fucking over it. Here we go. But you learn to trust yourself, it's telling me. Become strong, take action, and believe in manifesting. Because I don't feel like you trusted that situation. I don't know how else to tell you. And now emotionally, you don't want to be deterred or go or take the wrong action. It makes me feel like you have strength, the High Priestess. I feel like you're trusting yourself right now. You have I'm committing to me more than anybody else energy. I'm not worried about being stuck with happiness or a love situation. It's how your reading shows up for me. You're not. It's almost like you're not going to let that get you upset or worry about it. You give me. I'm not going to worry about something I've played with or somewhere I've already invested in. I'm not worried about that. I've cut free of that. You did. Six of Cups reversed. It's see you later kind of energy. I've quit. You give me. I quit that situation. Preferably, could have been an air or fire sign that you got away from. Maybe a water sign. Maybe that water sign that you guys did put energy and work in. The only reason I'm gonna tell you water was that Six of Cups first, not the Queen of Cups. I think emotionally you kind of put your value where it belongs, towards yourself. You may have seen a situation that was going to come to an ending or needed to end that was unhealthy, or you felt like it wasn't going to bring in the happiness, the abundance. It was just going to be, you give me like I was wasting my time with this person energy. I hate to say that, but that's the energy I'm picking up on you. I was wasting my time. And I know I was. Truth and clarity. And that's why I don't talk to this air, I don't know, air, earth, fire sign, whatever sign. That's why I don't put the pentacles to work in it. Emotionally and physically, I became distant from that situation. Four of Wands, Five of Swords. I moved away from it. Some of you may have felt like the person you didn't think somebody may have felt like you didn't think you knew if this person loved you. And that's why it was easy to separate from this. It's either we were too different or it was more sexual, a little more than casual and sexual connection. But it feels like that you guys were just different. Hold up. You're here now, the Hermit, and Balance. You might not have they may have just not excited you the way you wanted. Or I just feel like they didn't feel like the right person for you to be socially out there with, invest in. It feels like it was more of a pleasurable thing. I don't know how else the fuck to say this. And I feel like that's not what you were attracted to. I feel like it turned you off. And you were very open and aware of that. And you don't think about that focus anymore. The Magician, the Five of Cups, Temperance card. You've released letting any of that be the thing you focus on. You're more focused on being open to your emotions. And I don't feel like you want to be challenged right now in love situations. And investing in love situations is how it's showing up. It's like you don't want to, some of you, it's like, not right now. You just come off like, not right now. I'll invest in me before I'll invest in somebody else. Yeah, it's like you're cool with it. I just get like you're every time I get love for you, it's like no. No, Leon. Like, okay, leave me the fuck alone. All right, I get it. Shit, love yourself. Okay, might not be everybody's reading. All right. I didn't know how personal some of these would feel like. But shit. Wow. All right. Who are we on now? Is it Leo's turn? Uh-oh. Leo. Thank you, Jill. Appreciate it. And welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Okay. Leo. What do we've got for you, Johnny? Hello, Cheryl, Ralph, Cloudfire Tarot. Welcome in. Leo! Just playing. Y'all probably like, oh, here we go. No, I ain't doing that tonight. Gotcha. Leo. What do we got for you, Leo? You need to fucking do something with your bad self, Leo. What the fuck's that all about? Oh, shit, it's the card I was expecting. There's two things on Leo's mind. Money, success, and fun. Tell me I'm wrong, Leo. I bet you so many Leo women and men right now want to be successful and they want fun in their life right now. I resonate with that. Are you a Leo out there and do you resonate with it? I'm going to fucking wait and light up a cigarette. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should stretch a little bit. I'm fucking sore, tired. I worked out a little bit. It was fucking very embarrassing to try to work out. I was like, man, I need to start working out more. I ran out of breath kind of fast. Wonder why. Here we go. I went back to it, but still. Oh. Maybe no Leos are watching me. Who knows? All right, let's go. What do we got for Leo? Coffee. What's the message for Leo? Truth and clarity. No shit. I'm not surprised with that. Leo puts F in fun. So it tells me you may have some truth and clarity, Leo, with knowing that you need to go towards celebrations or have a good time, but also put, I feel like you need to put a little more investment towards what you want. That's really the energy I see for you. And I think this just tells me you know that. What is going on that you need to see about the Liar card? What the fuck is that about? That's how we're going to play your shit. Could have somebody not being honest around your energy. Ooh, what do you mean? So there's two things here. Either somebody don't trust you, you don't trust them. But so somebody feels like somebody's exploring other options. Somebody feels like somebody's exploring other options, working towards other options, or looking at other options. Somebody may feel like you are more focused on options or wanting to focus on them, but not knowing. You give me this weird energy. It definitely could be air energy or a Virgo. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Virgo energy. Show me more. Clarify whatever I need to show Leo. What the hell is going on? What is the message for Leo? Clarify this shit. Fuck. Oh, in my lap. In my lap. What are you trying to say? It looks like what sign are you trying to show me for this for Leo? I mean, I see some of it, but what else is here? What other sign outside of the air sign I'm looking at? What's the other sign? There's another sign here. Air. It could be a Libra, Virgo. Why do I feel Virgo? I don't fucking think I have Virgo here. So you may not trust going towards an investment, or investment doesn't trust going towards you. Emotionally unavailable, at a distance. Jesus Christ. Could be coming to an ending. Could be moving on. Yes or no? Upright yes, reversed is no. Upright yes, reversed is no. I'll tell you what's going on. If you are dealing with somebody, Leo, somebody ain't telling you everything. And I think you know that. Somebody don't tell you everything. They don't tell you everything. They want you to think they tell you everything, but they don't tell you everything. It might cause you to look away. This might have been what you dealt with. And I feel like you're tired of that person or that situation. You don't want to be upset in your head about it or emotionally invest in it anymore. You don't care. It tells me you had to let somebody go. And it could definitely be an air sign, water sign, earth sign. You don't think the risk is worth it. There's no effort to the situation. The strength is in reverse. The emperor is reversed. The tower's here. It's lacking too much. You have lacking energy in your reading. There's a relationship you might have dealt with that lacks too much. It's just lacking. It's way too fucking and look who's here. You. So you may be like, you know what? It's time to let it go. So it looks like this is like I need to work in a situation, but if a situation is not working with me, I'm going to go for a new beginning. You have I'm going to go after something new energy. You're feeling. I don't feel like you need to feel flattered. I feel like you just feel it's time for something to come towards me or me to move towards something. I also feel you're trying to be very busy, or you will get busy. You give me if you haven't been, you will. Show me anything else for Leo before I go to the other tarot for Leo. Maybe you let go of a Libra. Could have cut for. You're not communicating with either air sign or earth sign. It's telling me. You're definitely not speaking to an air sign or earth sign. I'm done. You may still have love for that situation or that person, but you're not talking to them. You're not fucking talking to them. You're like, no, they ain't talking to me. I'm not talking to them. Show me more. Ace of Swords reversed. You may be at a position where you're like, you know what? I don't want to play with a situation or invest in a situation that emotionally, what's up? It's going to end anyway. Some of you, it's like it hasn't went anywhere. It's been too much time before anything's happened. You're like, it's been too long. It's been too fucking long. Death card. So maybe I need to go find love. Oceans of what? Some of you haven't really moved towards working with options. It tells me. You have it. Look at the next card. You haven't been moving towards other options. So some of you are making sure you don't go towards a situation that feels like it's dead in the water, while others of you are going to open up to the the realization that it's time to move towards something you haven't been putting work and effort towards. And I'm going to tell you, it's probably going towards a love situation. Anything else for Leo? Some of you will be doing things or trying to figure out what makes sense to put work and effort towards, not only on yourself, but in social environment. Like, if it appreciates me, I'm going to appreciate it energy. That's the celebration I'm going to work with. Show me something. You're not trying to be up in your head or stressed out about things that haven't worked out or issues. It's like Leo's like, I don't want to deal with any issues or focus on the issues. I want to focus on something that I can work with, or that can work, like I can contend with it, or that'll contend with me energy. What's worth me going towards, or me going towards, but vice versa. You going towards it or it coming towards you. That's where that's where you're at. That is where you're at when I'm done. When it comes to love situations, you're emotionally paying attention to what's up. Some of you might have had to get away from a water sign. It's a water, fire, air sign that you may have got away from because you want happiness. At the end of the day, Leo's like, I want fucking happiness. I'm going to the other tarot for Leo. I don't know. Let's keep going. Is it hitting home for my Leos out there? My Leo gentlemen and ladies. Hello, ladies. Is it hitting home for you, ladies and gentlemen? Man, I let that cigarette burn out. I'm lucky it didn't fall off the fucking ashtray. Fucking had ash, like huge ash on top of it. We're gonna do the other sign for you, but not the other sign. The other, I keep saying sign when I mean to say cards. The other cards for you. This I'll bring down here for a minute. Let's go. One more shuffle. Yeah, that's good. Last drag of my cigarette, and then we'll start. Have a good night. See you later. Let's go. What is the message for Leo? All right. What do we have for Leo? That came out. Queen of Cups. What's up with that? What do they need to see? What's showing up for Leo? Uh-oh. You may have something show up that you don't trust. Oh, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Some of you, I feel like this has already happened. I feel like you have something showing up around you in love that you're not sure if you trust the situation. You don't feel like it doesn't feel like you trust this. It feels like you see it being more of an ending of a situation, knowing that. Why did your reading come out like it's an ending? Let's go. Whatever it is, I feel like it's picking up whoever you dealt with, because the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands reversed, I feel like when it comes to the silence, that's silent energy. Six of Wands to the Hermit. Mostly what's going on. Some of you women may have been at a distance from building or opening up into social elements. It's telling me you haven't moved towards them. You've been more independent on your own kind of energy. Definitely been more independent. This tells me you haven't really moved towards social elements, put the work and effort towards that right recently. You haven't put the work towards a man, strengthen the open communication, or been available for it kind of energy. Ace of Wands is reversed, and you know that you haven't been going towards love. Some of you, could be man or woman, haven't been focused on love. Show me more. But you want love and you want a celebration. You haven't been focused on it, but it is something that you want to see, is what it says. Here we go. What do you got? What do you got? Nine of Pentacles. So you want to invest in yourself, but also in something that makes sense. And some of you are at that I'm sick of waiting energy. I'm tired of waiting. I have been emotionally away from, I feel like going towards it for a while. Like Eight of Cups, like you haven't moved towards love. Or the happiness and abundant energy that you want to see happen. You haven't taken the risks or had the clear, precise communication for a while, is what it's saying. You would like, this just makes me feel like you would like it to be something that you manifest or you receive. This makes me feel like you want to receive it, and your card is in front of that. I just said Queen of Wands. That's you. I'm done. I am done. This is something that you know is for you or that you want for you. Queen of Wands is you. I just said manifest. There's manifestations, and you want the change of it. You want that change. You're not trying to focus on anything that stresses or any endings or things that don't work out. But I feel at a distance when it comes to getting what I want with communication, maybe action of work in love situations. Emotionally, what's up? I've made up my mind to trust letting go. If it's not showing up or it doesn't feel right, emotionally, I will move out of that energy. I will shut my emotions off because I don't want the headaches. But I also haven't fought for the offers because I haven't really, you give me like I haven't been excited about what's in, like about anything around me. There hasn't been anything that feels like it's going to make sense to, maybe you're just not attracted to anybody. You just give me, I haven't found this, like the investment that's worthwhile energy. Holy shit. Tell me that ain't ringing a bell for somebody out there. It's got to be making some sense to somebody. Anyways, let's keep going. I can't believe it. The fucking next card was the invest. I fucking can believe it, but I'm not. Surprise, surprise. Here we go. I mean, that's what it says. We're going to move to Cancer. All right. How's everybody? Thank you for being here. All right. Cancer's energy. What do we have for Cancer? What is the message for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Yo. Just going to put it out there. Some of you may have dealt with a Libra, or you may end up dealing with a Libra. I'm just going to put that out there, all right? Some of you may end up dealing with a Libra. I'm just giving you that. I saw both Libra cards. You either dealt with one or you could end up dealing with one. Here we go. I knew you were showing up. Why are you here? That was the other card that came behind it. A lot of you have been really trying to focus on yourselves. You give me, I've been focusing on, what I want right now. This is totally what I want right now, energy. Give me more for Cancer. What do you need me to see? What's showing up for them? That's what you've been putting work towards. Or that's what you will start to work towards if you haven't really jumped into it as fast as you'd like. You're going to commit to that as your happiness. That's your motivation. That's your strong truth. Here we go. Oh, this way. Oh, shit. You haven't really been excited about connection. You haven't really rushed towards connection, it's telling me. No, you haven't really rushed towards it. Or it hasn't felt like options amuse or excite you to play with at all. At all. Doesn't mean you wouldn't like to, but it hasn't been something. It's almost like you've been turned off by entering the playground again, kind of energy. I don't think you're not strong enough to manifest it. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like you're like, fuck that. And you know that. And you know that. But like you're very, very stuck on being independent, you give me like, I want to have fun and I want to be able to be successful. seen, heard, and eventually I'll be available to be approached. But I don't want people to approach me or to bother me too much right now. I don't know why I feel that way about you, but that's what I feel about you. Here we go. What do we got? New beginnings. Yeah, you give me, I'm holding off on new beginnings. I'm not rushing towards that shit. I'm taking action and working on other things. That's what it tells me. You're not focused on love and shit. You're like, fuck that bullshit. Why? So it can fucking stress me out again? The fuck with that. Like, that's how you are. I'm not letting nobody fuck with my heart or my mind because I trust my goddamn self right now, and I'm not doing it. You know what? I don't trust that shit. Fuck that bitch kind of energy. You don't trust it. And I feel like you're totally okay with it. Totally okay with it. Some of you may not have been able to trust. I'm going to tell you air, fire, water. I just picking up air, fire, water. A love connection was air, fire, water. You couldn't trust or stick around, be emotionally available for anymore. You had to release that. And I'm done. You just didn't trust that air, fire, or water sign. Let's see if fire is the next one. Da-da! Air, water, air, fire. Not surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. What do we got? I feel like you're okay being on your own for a while and eventually creating the solutions to go towards celebrations. You give me like I would take it on if it felt right. Your reading is simple. If it felt right, I would definitely, maybe put the compass or the energy towards that direction, but it would have to feel right. It doesn't show me that you're doing that right now, that you're connecting with a person or speaking to somebody that you're really highly into that's worth the investment. I feel like the investment's you. I feel like you're taking the investment risk towards yourself or towards what you can do. You don't come out uninterested in having a relationship. It doesn't seem like the focus. I don't know how else to say. It doesn't seem like your main. It doesn't feel like the first thing you would be driving towards. Working towards the best way to put towards your put towards you. Something about it. I don't feel like that's what you're working towards. And the whole time I've been holding back to say woman or man. Woman or man. I feel like you've just been like, whatever. You just give me that whatever energy. Like, fuck it. Show me something for Cancer. Let's do this. What do we have for Cancer? Welcome in. Cancer. Have you been social? Because it's telling me no. Have you put the work in? Because it's saying no again. Opposite side. We're going to play the opposite side game. Empress reversed. What's up with communication and trust in love? I don't think you've been trusting it or getting stuck with focusing on that as what you want to fight for right now. That's what it's telling me. I feel like you're playing with other things. You would, so some of you emotionally would take on a celebration or an offer, but it would really have to feel like this. Like, not only does it show up for you, but that makes me feel like I need to tell you, like, it'd have to make you really fucking happy. This person would have to fucking make you extremely emotionally happy, and you'd have to want to wait for that phone call or that text message of, hey, let's go out again. That's your energy is what I'm seeing. You may just be waiting for that to happen. You give me like you would like to manifest it and change. Holy shit, the waiting card is here, the Temperance card. I didn't know that, but you give me a waiting. I feel waiting. I feel like you're waiting. I don't feel like you're waiting about where you've been. Not at all. I feel like your emotions are that's over with. But you give me I'm this row right here, the Queen. You show me I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the right thing to show up for me. I don't see it, is what it shows me. You don't see it, or you haven't communicated with it. It doesn't show me any work, any growth yet. Emotionally, you're okay with that. Made up your mind on that. What's up with this card? Why are you the High Priestess for Cancer? 9 of Swords with Judgment, the Moon, Balance, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. You're just you've accepted. If a new beginning shows up, I'll take it. If it doesn't show up, whatever. You're reading. I don't know how else to tell you. It's like you're just like chill. You have a very chill attitude about love. I just feel like that's what's up with you. You're not trying to be mentally upset or let it emotionally suck you dry. You're like, no, fuck that. I'm not going to worry about love. I'm done. That's your reading. You're not upset or worried about love. Not at all. Jill, did I give both tarot decks? I might have to rewind. Let me just check. I have no idea if I started with the other one for Cancer. Why won't it show me the red bar? And that's too far. I can't remember if I did. No, I don't think so. I don't think so either, because there's a deck over here to my left. So, Cancer's readings continued. We're going to continue for Cancer. Let me just close this out and open it back up. Here we go for Cancer. I need some coffee. Oh, I almost knocked over the microphone. Let's do it. What is the message for Cancer? What do we got for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Here we go. If you could remember to subscribe and like, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your time and energy. You guys give me, like, I want to work with stuff that's going to work, or I want to be able to, somebody may, I don't want to, I hate when I go into the medium stuff because it scares people, but I'm going to do it real fast. And I can't worry about how other people feel. I got to kind of get like over that. Just not worry about that shit. This energy though, and this energy, some of you Cancers, I feel like you want to be able to leave money behind for people once you're gone. And I feel like you think about this a lot. I'm sorry that I'm doing that, but I'm picking that up. All right, here we go. You're probably a woman. Let's go. Do you want to leave money behind for the family? Potentially. Not right now, but down the road, once you become a memory. But I am getting that energy very, very, very strongly. It's more than one Cancer out there watching, or that will watch this. Here we go. Show me something for Cancer, please. Queen of Wands, balance. You don't want to be up in your head about what you can make happen, that investment. Clarify this. You're very wanting things to work out, or to be able to manifest a lot of abundant energy, transition into it. And some of you, it's before you're gone. I just don't know how else to tell you. This could be for, a relationship that isn't been the best, or you never really got you might not have got the bond you wanted in a situation, or there might have been conflicts a lot. Something, I don't know how it's the fuck. I'm really starting to get into your shit. And that's towards you. It might have been hard to get the communication or the trust, and I feel like you're trying to leave something for this person. I don't know who the fuck this is for, but this is what I'm seeing. Here we go. If the only other thing, there could have been some kind of expense that was somebody was stressed out about in the past, or worrying about having a procedure they're worrying about having to pay for. I'm just trying to get out of that energy. So the three of Hearts, the Page of Swords, and Trust. Somebody may feel at a distance in a family situation, or the connection working out, and that's kind of why they want to be able to leave something behind. What's going on with this though? I feel like somebody doesn't feel that close to a situation. This could also be an energy. I could be skipping over that. Some of you Cancers could be missing somebody that's passed on. That could be what's going on. Here we go. Why? I just see like you don't want any more problems in your life. You come off like, I don't want any more problems. I don't want to be emotionally tired. I don't want anybody to treat me like an option. I don't want to focus on anything toxic. You know that about this situation. You're more not trying to focus on anything that's upset you in the past. Or that you give me like, I can't worry anymore energy. And I think you've been in this energy for like 6 months to a year. With something that you're attached to, worrying about a situation that you have a lot of love for. I don't have to tell you that. You know that. Somebody could be have always wanted to fix that situation. This could be like a family issue. This could be a family issue that somebody couldn't get close to. It's in the past, and they stayed at a distance, but they would like to see it work. There's no communication. They're trying to be strong about the situation. They want it to all work out. They want everything to be happy, and they would put the work in if they could fix it. It just feels like the action hasn't happened. They may feel on the outs of it, but they would like to invest in that situation. Emotionally feel at a distance. There's no work put in yet. It's telling me no work, no turnaround yet. No turnaround, but you could discover something could change. That makes me feel like communication could eventually happen. I feel like it's been resisted for too long, fixing a situation. Moving towards it. Somebody's been, it's almost like somebody's not willing to fix something. One person's not willing, but the other person would be willing. That's what it's showing me for Cancer. All right, we're going to move on to Gemini. All right? Here we go. Let's keep going. Let me just say this. I gave you a lot of messages. I gave Cancer and maybe other signs a lot of messages. Take what resonates now, but keep an open mind that some things I say could resonate for you in the future. Okay? All right. Thank you. Now to Gemini. Gemini. All right. Let's do this. Not right now. You go second. That's kind of how I need to try to remember. I've only used one tarot deck. And hopefully that works. My headphones just died. Let me just make sure the volume's down on this thing. It is, I think. All right. What do we got for Gemini? Gemini. What is the message for Gemini? Ooh, independence. I like it so far. You come off like I'm independent. What the fuck? You come off like I'm independent, but I don't know where the fuck I'm going with my independence. I don't know why I feel the need to say you come off like you're independent, but you don't know where you're going with it. It's like you're driving in the dark. The fucking headlights aren't on. But I get the energy. You know you're going to find your way through the dark. What the fuck? I feel that energy around you. 9 of Wands. You give me like I'm not going to get defeated or give up energy with what I'm doing or where I'm going. That feels career related specifically. Show me more. Happiness, the Sun card, upright. Why is that here? Some of you may have been trying to focus. Some of you have had options or offers. Some of you have been looking at options or offers, it tells me. Here we go. And you couldn't say that you haven't because you have. Could be a Cancer sign. Could be looking at a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Any other sign that needs to show up? could definitely be fire sign, earth sign, water sign. The Empress. You also come off like you emotionally are unsure what you're to trust or what action you're going to pursue, which avenue or road you're going to take towards love, or who you're going to have love or be attached to in love situation. Who's gonna be that passion, that fulfillment in love. The Empress, the World reversed, the Hermit. You trying to figure out emotionally where you need to go, what you need to do. The Hierophant, Six of Swords. You knowing I want to figure this out. That's what it's telling me where you are emotionally. Show me more. What do I need to tell Gemini? What do I need to tell Gemini? I keep seeing the star card. What do I need to say to Gemini? Ace of Pentacles. Career driven is going to be something you focus on. Career motivated for a little while. Here we go. Show me more. Okay, got a bunch. You're not wanting to deal with defeat or conflict right now at this time. Gemini's like, I don't want to deal with defeat or conflict right now. And I don't know, defeat, conflict, or anything I don't trust. I don't really want to deal with it right now. 10 of Wands, Death card. Like, I'm over it kind of energy. Gemini's like, fuck that. I'm over it. I won't put work and effort towards it. I don't want to be in my head about it kind of energy. I want to focus on my stability. King of Wands energy, though. Two of Wands. You may have felt like you've been emotionally at a distance with meeting a passionate new beginning or starting something. Why is this here? Some of you feel like may feel like the past, or you've just had too much to focus on towards building towards a love situation, like the hand-in-hand situation, putting a little too much work and strength into your own energy or your own surroundings, your own findings. What the fuck is that? What? It's almost like your message is awesome. Like, no, I can't say awesome, but clear to me. Some of you Geminis, it tells me you're in this 10 of Pentacles energy. Like, you want to be successful. You want to find foundations. That's the balance you're looking for. But it's also telling secrets about your situation. Your heart is trying to figure out who emotionally it wants to let in, who it wants to invest in. It tells me too, some of you could have been, some of you might emotionally start communicating with, I'm going to tell you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may have an issue or a problem with a fire sign. Definitely a fire sign. Tower reversed, 7 of Wands reversed. Or you may start communicating with, you may be already in communications with a Libra or a Capricorn. Or you want to be, something like that, or they're going to show up for you. I don't fucking... You don't want to be in your head. You're trying to trust what? Not being in your head. What the fuck is that? So you don't want to be in your head. You're trying to make the decision not to be in your head, but you're fucking in your head. What the fuck is this? Queen of Cups reversed. Emotionally not with it. Not feeling like yourself. Feeling out of balance. This is like a hard truth. I'm sorry, but you're like, I don't know what I want to put where I want to, like, do I even want to go towards love right now? Do I want to play with it? Kind of in suspense of knowing what you want to do towards love. More focused on what you can do psychically. You're probably not in communication with an air or a fire sign very much. Emotionally trying to figure out what's best for you. You're in like I need to figure out what's best for me energy. That's what I'm seeing for you. I'm going to keep going. Gemini. Gemini. All right. What do we got for Gemini? trying not to drink all my coffee. Gemini. Let's do this. What do we have for Gemini? What is the message for Gemini? What's showing up for Gemini? Holy shit. You're very, I need to focus on the next move in my life and the new beginnings that makes sense to me. You're trying to figure out what makes sense to you and discover it. That's where Gemini's at. I don't know how else to tell you. That's what I think Gemini's energy's in. Anything else they need to see? Oh, you got a bunch. This is what I think about. This is what makes me feel. This is what almost like this is like I think about what I'm going to discover before I go towards a celebration, before I take action, and that's what I'm trusting. I want to go towards love situations, but right now, clarify anything for Gemini. These are coming out because you're right there, and it tried to. But right now, love isn't the focus or the happiness. It feels incomplete or not relevant energy. And what's funny is you come off that way. You like change, but emotionally, you cut. The lights are off. You don't have the lights on, or you've backed away from going towards putting work and effort towards an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It tells me you either stop communicating. You've either stopped communicating with a earth sign or a fire sign. You've stopped working or putting energy towards an earth or a fire sign is what it says. Clarify this card, though. What do I need to see about that card that's upright? And then we're going to do that card. I keep looking at those two. I want to see what this says. And then we'll get to Taurus. Here we go. What do we got? You may be waiting for somebody to open up towards you or wanting to open up to somebody. Definitely could be a Cancer sign or an earth sign. Capricorn energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe some of you could be an Aries. I feel Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's telling me emotionally you want to put work towards it. It's telling me that's what you want to do. You're a little upset or unsure if that's what you should do, kind of energy. If you should play with it in reverse. You want to, but you don't feel like you should. Whoever the fuck needs to hear that. What is this about? And you may feel like another person that I can't say another person, but whoever you dealt with, you feel like they're either at a distance or they don't put enough work and effort into you. Three of Swords, they don't move towards you. You don't try to be stressed out. You're trying to walk away or cut away from it, or that's what they've done to you. This is what it's telling me. So that could be you both. I'm done. You both did. You guys, you're not. Two people are not trusting the situation here, or putting truth and clarity or effort towards it. Kind of keeping it stuck. The investment, opening up emotionally, or investing in it. They're not putting the work into it. This is what it tells me. Somebody's not putting work into a situation. So this is something I think you've already dealt with, Gemini. I feel like you're not giving me what's showing up for you, other than I think you're going to really focus on career stability, home values, home stability and health. Home stability and health is what I see on Gemini. I feel like that's your investment. I don't feel like you're trying to be emotionally available for other situations outside of like social things. I feel like you are attached to them, but you're not really moving forward with them. You give me like I have all these options that I could go after, but I'm not going after any of them, but I'm focusing on all of them. That's what you're giving me energy. That's the energy I'm getting out of you. Let's go. Here we go. Let's do it. Taurus. What do we got for Taurus? Let me get this out of the way. Taurus. The World card. Oh my God. So you may have went through endings that were hard to deal with, but you may have options coming towards you or available. What is this? You may be able to go towards something new. So something new I feel like options are going to show up. I feel like you've had enough of this. These two cards, the World and the Ten of Wands. I feel like there's been enough endings and issues. Two of Wands and Star card. I feel like you may manifest having the opportunities of options becoming available in front of you. I don't know why it feels that way. It just feels that way to me. Let's see what you get. Anything else for Taurus? What's showing up? If you trust moving towards it or having the new beginning, it could be there. You could have, I feel like things are going to change for you in love. I don't know why. I feel like I'm supposed to say that. Here we go. I might get an offer. Some of you haven't put effort towards love. Clarify that one. And that's why it might kind of show. I don't know how to tell you, but I feel like it could show up because you haven't moved towards it. Eight of Cups energy. It's almost like, look at this shit. It's like you didn't trust it, so now it wants to show up for you. I just don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I feel for Taurus. You didn't. It's not even that you didn't trust it. Maybe you just didn't go towards it. Maybe you didn't fight for it. Five of Swords reverse. I don't know what the fuck. Queen of Wands. You weren't stressed out about it. You weren't up in your head about it. You weren't emotionally available for or juggling love situations. And now they may just want to kind of work towards you. Situation. This showed up on the floor. It fell in between the table where the table splits. Something could show up for you in love. Show me something else for Taurus. This will make sense to the Taurus who has not been in communication or given a lot of thought or pressure towards foundations. You may become aware of what? What's here for Taurus? Show me. I need more than that. That's not gonna, I'm gonna do it. You may be aware that you became strong, independent, happy on your own. And now I think that's because you've done that. Love wants to show up. I just get like, now love wants to be around because you've put time and energy into things outside of it. Anything else? I'm fucking done. Now love wants to show up. And I feel like it's because you haven't played with it. You give me like I haven't been playing with it or speaking or communicating with it. And now it's gonna come around. Now it'll come around for Taurus because you haven't had a high focus on that. We'll see. That could be in the future. May not be right away. I don't know when. I just know that could be what happens. Probably surprise, I'm here. Like, I don't think it feels very different, this one. Like a lot of you didn't expect what could show up. I keep feeling like they're not even gonna see it come in energy. Here we go. Taurus. What do you want to tell them? Oh shit, she did. You put a lot of time and investment and work into yourself. Why is that? Some of you are trying to really figure out what's going to make sense with work or career. Trust what you go towards. What? Trust what you move towards. Career's been a fucking huge thing. May have left burdens behind. Stopped speaking with things that were problematic, especially if it was in love situations. When it came to social gatherings, I feel like you didn't even move towards them, it says. You stayed away. You give me I stayed away energy. I didn't fuck with them. I didn't play with them. Look at this. I didn't play with them. I didn't move towards them. Judgment reverse. I didn't trust working with them. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't becoming anybody's fucking option. I know that. Emotionally, I stayed out of the past situations or the investments that didn't work out. I wasn't focused on being emotionally available, but a change in love makes me, I'm going to clarify that. Show me the change in love for Taurus, please. What is the deal here? What is the deal here? I know how that landed. I can see it. You may have felt like it's not worth going the investment. And I feel like while you felt that way, while you may have been feeling that way, what's up? What's up? Show me. That may be what balances out, or you may have felt like I'm not trusting love or the opportunity to, it just didn't feel like it was in front of you. The happiness and discovering it, I hate to say it, but I feel like emotionally you hung that shit up in the closet. When it came to risks, you may not have felt like trusting them. Some of you became more patient and honest to yourself than trusting love situations or moving towards them. But now you might get a new beginning because you fucking did that. You give me like a what goes around, comes around, like energy. Like because you were turned off by something, now you're going to get turned on by it without, like it's going to get exposed that it's available for you. That's the energy I think is going to show up from Taurus. Anything else? That might be what comes towards you, or you put work towards, or works. I feel like it's coming towards you, or you're going towards it. Some of you, some of you, air sign, fire sign, they're at a distance. You're not gonna move towards them. You don't even trust them. You left it alone. It's gone. There's no more action. You have not talking to you, and I'm leaving it away from me. Energy. That's what I see for you. I think you're gonna play with going towards action that you can trust, not action you couldn't trust, with stability that made you feel stuck, or made you feel like it wasn't going to make sense to rush towards. It gives me an energy where there was a relationship that it didn't feel like it made sense to keep the momentum, the drive. It didn't feel like it was balancing out, or your heart wasn't in it, or theirs wasn't. It just wasn't working out, and you didn't want to stay being upset. Or you give me like, I don't want to be restricted with my emotions or what I've been trying to focus on with work or my own lifestyle energy. That's what I see for you. I give you every card. All right. Yo, ow, Aries, just bang my freaking elbow on this glass printer. Woo, no mercy. Damn, that hurt. I'm lucky it wasn't the funny bone. I'm so lucky it wasn't the funny bone. Here we go. All right. Aries. Thank you for making it this far, everybody. Remember to hit that like button. Thanks for being here. And getting these cards wet? I don't think so. And a hole in my lip. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Aries? Because I feel like I'm supposed to go quickly in the first tarot, like I'm just supposed to just rip it. The other cards, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why. You might get a little bit of a different spread. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. What's the message for Aries? What's showing up for Aries? What is showing up? Aries, I'm going to tell you, I feel I need to show you. I feel like no matter what's showing up for you, you're going to stay in like an energy that makes you happy, or you're trying to stay in this high energy of happiness. I feel like you're really doing this. Huh? I feel like that's the new beginning Aries is focused on, staying committed to happiness. What the fuck? And some of you maybe would create a new social engaging with people, or people, whether it's people that are new or people that you know, you're going to try to stay committed to staying happy. You're not focused on burdens. I feel like you're going to, I'm going to be very precise on making decisions, high in demand. I'm going to know what I want to work towards or invest in, kind of energy for you, what I want to play with. You're going to stay with this energy for a little while. If you don't trust something, clarify it. You won't let's talk about it. You'll move away from it. If you have truth and clarity that you can't work with something, Aries won't. Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. You won't let it come towards you. You won't go towards it. You won't communicate with it. I feel like that's where you're at. That's what's going on with you. I felt like I had to read your, like I just have to grab the tarot for you. I don't know. You're reading with the not so much with those. With these, yes. Like I'm supposed to just do this. That you've made up your mind. If something's not worth working and you're aware of it, you won't speak or communicate with it. You're like, fuck that. I'm not dealing with it. And I get like you don't want to be bothered by shit that will upset you. That's the energy I see. King of Pentacles. You're too like I'm Aries, motherfucker kind of energy. I know what I want. I know this is like I know what I want. I know who I am, and I feel like that's how you're playing it. That's how you're approaching shit. You could be a woman or a man in that energy. If that's a woman and a man, you could be a woman or a man in that energy, and trusting the fuck out of it. Somebody's trusting the fuck out of it. Next, bottom of the deck. When it came to, because you don't want to be up in your head. You're trying to be strong. You're not trying to stress out. Queen of Pentacles reversed, and emotionally, what's going on? Emotionally, some of you are emotionally like, I don't care if I'm on my own. Some of you can be the energy like, I just don't give a shit, and I don't want to fight for shit right now, emotionally, or be mentally attacked or upset or heartbroken. Like you're like, fuck that shit. I'm not going towards it. I'm not going to get upset. I don't want my fucking mind upset. Both cards. I don't want my mind upset. When it comes to love, it's fucking in front of me for you, and you are trusting the fuck out of yourself. I don't know how to put this, but you know this is what's right for you. You know, if you're made to make a choice or a decision where you move towards something, it's got to feel like it's making it's fucking clear as day. Clear as day. Show me something else for Aries. Emotionally at a distance, with letting anything outside of your psyche play with you. Aries is being very secure with their emotions. Your emotions are locked down. You have lockdown emotions, baby. You're like, fuck that. Nothing's going to hurt me right now. Nobody's coming in to fuck with me from the past. Holy shit. I've made up my decision. I don't want to be emotionally attached to nothing right now. You could come towards me, communicate, but I'll stand my ground on my own. Oh, bitch, I'll look at you. But you know what? I'm not going to invest in you. I'm not going to take your fucking offer. I don't want your investment. Aries, you're like, I don't want it. I'll hit you over the head with a stick. Get away from me. Kind of energy. Almost like your patience is worn the fuck out with that shit. And it tells me the magician, emotionally, hermit, you know that you're okay with leaving it in the cold. This is what I see for Aries. Maybe it's not for every Aries out there. Bear that in mind. But there's Aries out there where they're like, no, man, I'm striving for my best, either my best self, my best time. I'm putting my energy where I feel confident, comfortable, and I'm not... If you have been an Aries with trouble sleeping, if you have a hard time sleeping, you're going to start doing this. I'm going to tell you that. I'm picking up if you're an Aries and you're having a hell of a time with sleep, once you start sleeping more, you'll start noticing you're doing that more, if you're not already doing it. That's what I'm getting on your energy. Let's keep going. Aries, let's go. I feel like you're going to do it. You make me feel like you've already started it, and you may need to work on the sleeping. Somebody else, whatever the fuck. I don't fucking... Jesus. You don't come off like I'm unapproachable, but I don't want to manage a goddamn thing right now outside of my fun. My fun is priority. You know, my fun and my family. This is where Aries is going into the summer. That's my fun and my family. You give me my fun and my family are what is important right now. And I feel like it's either sex. I don't know. I don't know. You're giving me this like... I feel like some of you are trying to not let anything of anxiety bother you. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. But I also feel like you want to do a lot. You keep making me want to get out of this fucking chair. Here we go. Show me something for Aries. May have had a hard time trusting a situation. Definitely could have been a air sign, earth sign for some of you. Any other sign? Fire sign. Definitely could have been an air sign, earth sign, fire sign. You had a hard time or you're at a distance with. When it comes to putting any work or effort into it or playing with it, you're not doing it. Definitely could be another fire sign. air sign. You got everything. Fire sign, air sign, water sign, earth sign. Mostly fire, air. Yep, fire, air. Next two cards. I almost feel like things that you wanted to discover or work with or invest in or take the risk with. I don't see that happening. I see them. I feel like you kind of emotionally let it go. You give me like, I've emotionally let this go. I'm not going to get stressed about it. No. Aries is like, no, bitch. I don't want to be stressed about anything right now. I don't need to worry about my celebrations. I'm at a distance with let things emotionally fuck with me. And I feel like that's a good area to be for you right now. Emotionally unavailable to upset you, till you see things that you feel you can trust to go towards. And I don't think you're trying to think about that, about working towards situations that you think aren't going to work out. I feel like you're trying to be more, you give me like, I'm going to be more focused, more driven, and trust my own decisions, my own actions. This is who you're going to be. This is who you're going to be. That's who you're going to be. You're going to be you being very independent, precise on what you feel you need to trust. If you don't feel like you can trust it, you're not sticking around. You're not sticking around. See you later. I'll go somewhere else. Kind of energy is what's showing up. I'll start somewhere else. I'll try again. And I trust, it's like, you give me like I trust me energy. I trust fucking me. You may have not been able to trust it. It's telling me a fire, water sign, maybe air sign. This is what it's telling me for Aries. I'm going to give you a little bit more. Might have had a struggle with a fire, air, water sign. Some of you could have been an earth sign. Might have earth placements, but it feels like fire, air, water, specifically for Aries. I had a little bit of a fucking issue with one of those signs or multiple. Here we go. I showed me the card. I'm going to tell you. Some of you could have been a Gemini. I just saw the Gemini card. Here we go. When it comes to actions in love situations, you've moved away from being emotionally upset. You're just not letting things throw you out of balance right now. If something came towards you, like try to open up passionately towards you, I don't think you would say yes. I don't think you would say yes if something tried to come and build with you. You wouldn't. Aries, you wouldn't. It tells me you wouldn't really trust going towards this. You'd leave it out in the cold. You'd keep it at a distance. You definitely wouldn't trust it. So if communication shows up or tried to show up for you right now or rush in, Aries is like, I don't want to deal with that bullshit right now. I want to have fun and go towards things of balance. Yeah, love is nice, but I'm not really pursuing that action, the action of love right now. I'm not focused on that or emotionally available. I'm taking my time with that, and I don't want to be stuck in that energy. I don't want to fight for a situation or be passionate about manifesting, and then it stops. I feel dead, tired, and now I got to start again. You're not about that, and I feel like you're trusting your decision. I've released doing that energy, but when I feel ready to come around and work, I will. But the judgment is your energy saying not right now. I'm not moving towards that. That's not what's going to make me happy. That doesn't feel like the right investment. I don't really want to be bound or attached to that or have any anxiety about that. And I'm aware of that. That's your energy. Is maybe I'm not getting Aries right, but that's what it's telling me for Aries. All right. Anything else for Aries? Show me more for Aries. Oh, don't run it over. I don't want to ruin it. What is it? You're in like a go mode. You're not letting anything. I just feel like nobody's gonna put you in the back seat or make you slow you down. You give me you can't slow me down energy right now. I'm too focused on what I want energy. You give me nothing's gonna get in my way. Nobody's gonna get in my way energy. I'm going after what I want. Some of you could be going out more. Oh shit! Celebration card. As I'm saying it, I'm done. Your reading's done. I'm done. Some of you Aries could be going out more. And that's what you start doing. You're either going to be, I get like, some of you could be like a travel. If it's not travel, you're going to start going out at night. I can feel you going out at night. Something else I wanted to tell some of you Aries. Here you go. Some of you Aries are going to start drinking a little bit more. I know it's summertime, and yeah, some of you are going to start drinking a little more, or you already have. These are my readings. I hope you enjoyed them. If they resonated, hit the like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Later. Thanks.